Today, Kevin and I are going to be trying the RH Macy and Company Truffles and Chocolates. This is covered, Truffles and Chocolates covered in milk or dark chocolate. I actually did order these from Macy's, as in Macy's department store. I went online and did a deep dive through their gourmet food section, and they have so much to choose from.
You said there was pages of it.
Yeah, I had a really good time. It was fun. It was fun just, you know, because I just made up my mind that we were in Macy shopping, and I saw that they had their own line of stuff, and I thought, you know what? That's a name that Kevin and I don't have on the channel, and I would really like to I would really like to review some of their stuff.
That's how all companies should do their math.
I'm going to be very honest with you. When I bought this, I had no idea it was going to be a box of chocolate. I mean, when they show you this, I don't know. This.
Oh yeah, that's what I thought.
I mean, that is awesome. It was $14.99. Yeah, $14.99 for this box. I just had no idea. Are there two levels?
It looks like there might be.
Let's see.
No.
Or is it one
No,
level?
it's just really thick level.
It is one level. So I'll tell you what, I'm going to take this out of here because
That box is nice.
it is a nice box. And honestly, you could reuse the box if you really wanted to, if you needed a box.
Got some undies in it.
You could.
It's the right size for underwear.
So how many pieces, how many different ones do you think we got on here? Are every one of these different?
I don't think they're all, I don't know, I can't see my, I'm just going by pictures because I can't read them.
There's
my
10
glasses on.
servings of 2 pieces. So there's 20 pieces in here. 2 pieces are 130 calories. I had no idea.
It looks like 11 different flavors is what I'm looking at. But they might look different but say the same thing.
Okay, they are. So like in every corner, in the 4 corners, you get the Macy signature.
Yeah.
And then...
you just want to work our way across.
Yeah, we'll just work our way across. So take a Macy signature.
I wonder if I can cut this or I have to buy it. This one's got like Macy's name on the top of it.
Yes, it says Macy's.
I think it's
but I have no idea. That's the only thing. There's no, you know, like on some boxes of Lent, they'll have a description. There's no description.
I mean, I got a bigger bite than you. That's solid chocolate.
I got plenty.
But wow, that's good.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice, creamy, rich chocolate.
That's one that if we weren't doing the video,
It has a little
you
salt.
would want to take your time.
Did you know salt?
Not yet.
I got a little kick of salt in there.
It is a...
Of course, that could have come from the sea salt.
Go ahead and take the sea salt. That was a very, very rich, decadent. It tastes... It's wonderful.
Yeah,
it is
very
a
good chocolate.
absolutely wonderful chocolate. And it was just solid chocolate. But it's one of those that you would want to put on your tongue and just let it melt. Just take your time with it. This is sea salt caramel. And there is another sea salt caramel. So there are 2 of those.
No. It's a good caramel. It's a little thick. But it actually gives you something to chew, and it goes really well with the dark chocolate and the salt. I like that. I love caramel cake chocolates anyway. That's one of my favorites. It's so rich, it's so thick though.
It is, yeah, it's a lot. It is dark, but not bitter. The caramel is very, very sweet. And then you get the pieces, like little hunks of salt.
The salt's the best part.
It's delicious. This one is peanut butter.
Oh. Yeah, you can see the peanut butter in there. These are almost big enough where they're, you know, like some chocolate boxes, you just pop the whole thing in your mouth. This is really a 2-bite chocolate box. I would bite every one of these in half. They're big because they're bigger pieces.
That was good.
I like the peanut butter.
I like the peanut butter too. It's a very, very creamy, very sweet peanut butter. And you really taste... Let's try this one next. I'm going to skip ahead because this is crispy peanut butter. And
that peanut butter was good. It does taste like good peanut butter, but it also tastes
very sweet.
It also tastes a little like peanuts too. So
and I only see one of the peanut butter, and now we have crispy peanut butter. And then this one is peanut butter cookie.
Okay. Two of them. I don't know if I'll be able to cut this one or not. Oh, yeah.
So I'm wondering which peanut butter is going to be our favorite.
Oh no, that crunchy was pretty daggone good.
It tastes like,
There was more peanut butter in it.
by crispy peanut butter, they don't mean peanuts. To me, it felt like it had wafer in it.
Or Rice Krispie cereal crunchies or something.
So
It
you
had
think
something
roast,
crunchy.
I think wafer, he thinks crispy.
No, it's something like that.
It felt like a really thin wafer, like a Bortman's, but in the peanut butter.
Yeah, but it was all mixed in. It wasn't like it was a ball.
Incredibly sweet,
Yeah.
sweet.
There was more peanut butter in that than the first one too.
So this is peanut butter cookie. So it has a biscuit layer in it.
It's literally a peanut butter cookie with chocolate on it. That one's really, really good. Best one's a crispy one though. That crispy one's good, but I really do like that cookie.
I like the cookie as well.
It's good.
It adds more crunch to it. That's the only reason why you would do that, is to add a different texture. I still think it's delicious. So your favorite of the three
It's
peanut
the crunchy.
butter? Mine was the crunchy as well.
It's actually.
It was delicious,
Yeah.
yes. So those are all three peanut butters, and you do not get any duplicates of those.
That's all.
So-
that's it. But you get 2 cookies though.
Next, we have a Chewy coconut, and there's only one of these.
I love coconut candies usually too. In boxes of chocolate.
There are some different, there's a different coconut, but this is the only Chewy coconut. Let me take this one.
Yeah, I was stuck my knife. I was just getting it all. And normally you're not necessarily going to eat a whole box of chocolate.
No. This is toasted coconut.
Well, that one, the first one, it tasted just like a Mounds candy bar. It tasted just like a Mounds. I mean, like dead on. The chocolate's a little better quality, but
And I love the coconut.
yeah, flavor-wise, it's exactly like it.
It is over the top sweet, even though it was in dark chocolate. Very, very, very sweet.
If you've ever had a Mounds and you know how sweet those are, that was the same thing. Like I said, I
Excellent.
think the chocolate was just a little better quality.
Excellent quality. Excellent quality.
It's good.
This is the toasted coconut. And I'm curious what the difference is going to be.
Wow. I love the flavor that toasted coconut just brings to that chocolate. It's really good. Crispy.
It's extremely crispy. So,
I like that.
even though it's really thin compared to the first one, you're crunching the entire time it's in your mouth.
Because when they toasted it, they mean literally browned it and toasted it.
Yeah, so you're crunching with every single bite. You're crunching, and that is absolutely incredible.
Yeah, it really brings out that flavor of that
So out of
coconut
the
there.
2 coconut ones, I like the toasted one better.
I like the toasted one better too. It's really good, but I would turn the other one down.
No, absolutely not. Now, I didn't do all the caramels together in the beginning because I didn't realize I was going to do that when I started with the peanut butter. So we've already had a sea salt caramel. This is just a regular caramel, it says.
Just gonna make it.
It's okay. And this is kind of a runny caramel.
Oh yeah, much runnier than the other one. That's a different flavor too.
That has a little bit of a maple.
I was gonna say alcohol, like some kind of alcohol flavor, but I can go with maple.
I think it tastes like I'm surprised, honestly, that it's called just caramel. Because it tastes like maple caramel is how it tastes. This is a milk caramel dome.
And it looks, it's sort of same.
It's
same
runny
salt
as
caramel.
well.
I like that one, but I think I like the darker one better, which is unusual. But
Well,
the one you said had a slight maple flavor, I think I like that one better.
the The dark one tasted like it had maple. This could still have a touch of that in it, but it's not as strong because it's in milk chocolate. They're both delicious, but I'm going to agree with Kevin. I'm going to go with the dark, just the dark caramel. This one is called Coffee Caramel.
These are big chocolates, just to let you know.
Mm-hmm. It's a lot.
I do that hit of coffee.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a creamer coffee. There's a lot of chocolates in this box.
There are.
There's a lot of different flavors. There's a lot of variety in this box, I should say. I like that. That coffee goes really well with the caramel.
It is rich. It's creamy. It's very, very creamy. It is a very, all of these feel like luxury chocolates.
Let me just say how pretty that is. Look at that.
Yeah, it's very
It's
pretty.
like a swirled, almost like a piece of fabric that's been swirled around.
This is just a milk chocolate truffle. That's all it is. Milk chocolate truffle.
That's really good. But out of everything we've had so far, that one's been the plainest.
I agree.
It's good. It has a good chocolate flavor, but
if I had to choose between this milk chocolate truffle and a Lent truffle, I would pick a Lent truffle over this one.
Yeah, the Lent just has a little more flavor to it.
It's a richer flavor. This is, I mean, over the top sweet. It's like a 10, you know. I mean, it is sweet, sweet, sweet overload. But the Lent has a richer chocolate flavor.
Like more depth.
Yeah, so I would pick a Lent over this. Still good quality,
Yeah,
though.
because so you wouldn't buy a whole bag of those. But in this mix, I still think
It's perfect,
Yeah,
yes,
because
you only get one.
Yeah, you can't have everything perfect.
This is a creme brulee.
Crème brulee. I give you the small piece every time.
I don't think you do. There is a, the top portion of that has caramel.
Yeah, you're at 11 different flavors right now. That was okay. It's not bad. It has more flavor depth than the truffle did.
Yes, it's more flavor than the truffle, but I would not have necessarily guessed creme brulee.
This tastes like a cream chocolate.
Yes, yes.
It's not even got a strong vanilla or anything. It's just got a creaminess.
It's just like it's just like a creamy chocolate. Yeah, I would have not guessed creme brulee, but it still is very, very good.
Oh yeah, it's super sweet.
This is raspberry.
I
Raspberry.
would never guess that was
chocolate.
raspberry.
I know.
Because it's like chocolate frosting.
You sure do know it when you're chewing it, though.
And Besson, we have what? 1, 2, 3, or 4?
Kevin's like, when is this going to be over?
Hey, let me just tell you, if you've never tried to eat even 10 pieces of chocolate straight,
Try it.
it's a lot. I mean,
Try it for yourself.
Yeah, you
It's
don't
fun.
you don't think it's you don't think it hits you a lot, but it gets sweet. You almost get sweet overload after a while.
You do. The raspberry is
Raspberry's excellent.
delicious raspberry. It would remind you of a jar of the Bon Bon Mon raspberry preserves. Absolutely
No
delicious
seeds, though.
raspberry. No
It's very
seeds.
smooth.
But in the end, you are left with a little bitterness from the dark chocolate.
Yeah.
I can honestly say all the other dark chocolates we've had, I have not had that in that flavor.
That bitterness.
But I've had it from that. And
Yeah.
maybe it's just the combination of the two, the raspberry and the dark chocolate, but there is a little bit of a bitterness.
But it's not bad. I don't think it's bad because it's not a bad bitter. It's just bitter. A little dark chocolate bitter.
This one, it is a huge, and it is 70% dark cocoa.
It's definitely darker, but it has a it's not just dark chocolate. It's really...
The texture's really nice.
Mm-hmm.
It's not creamy.
How to describe that flavor though?
To me, it tastes like a powder that you would put in hot chocolate.
Yeah, I could maybe.
But it's a little, there's some sweetness to it.
And it does have some bitterness there too, some
yes,
bite to it.
Definitely. But it reminds me of powder,
cocoa.
Of cocoa powder. That's what it tastes like, cocoa powder. But a little bit of sweetness to it. Still is very dark though, but enjoyable. It had a crispness. When you bit into it, it had
like a snap.
A snap, yes.
Yeah.
This one is espresso. I think we have one more.
What's that one?
That is, remember they gave us 2 peanut butter cookies.
Oh, it's just not even that flat.
Right, yeah, it was like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the last one.
I'm just gonna bite this one out.
What did you think of the espresso?
It's good. I didn't really get a lot of coffee flavor from that. It's more just a dark chocolate to me. I think that one, the dark chocolate, kind of took over the coffee flavor.
I agree. It's good. You get the coffee, but it's not too powerful. Anybody, I think, is going to like that, even if you don't like coffee necessarily. If you still like dark chocolate, I think you would enjoy that because it does have a nice flavor. This last one is called Almond Toffee.
It's a toffee bar. It's really good. It does get stuck in your teeth though. I love the flavor though. It's good. It's not quite as buttery as some of the toffees we've had, but it is very, very sweet. It has a really good crunch to it. Has a really good flavor to it. Mm-hmm. How much is this box? Like 16?
$14.99.
I think it's worth it.
Absolutely.
I really do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. You get 16 individual flavors of chocolate.
It's a lot.
I mean, it's when they say assorted chocolates, they literally mean assorted because you get a Whitman's or Russell Stover's or something, you get like 6 or 7, then maybe.
The almond toffee.
That was good.
We had actually bought a 10 of the almond toffee from Macy's, and we reviewed it. This is different.
Yeah, it's completely different.
It's still delicious. Mm-hmm. It's incredible.
But I wish they'd stuck one of those in there.
Yes, because this one does get stuck in your teeth. Mm-hmm. It's sticky. So the flavor is still on point.
The texture's still really good. It's not peanut brittle.
I tell you what could make the difference though, is in the tin of toffee that we ordered, it was covered in nuts. This one wasn't. This was covered. The outside was milk chocolate, so maybe it didn't give your teeth enough to grip onto.
I don't know,
to keep it from sticking. I don't know.
The other one was crunched. It was not as hard either.
That's true.
This one was
a completely
This
different,
one was closer to brittle than the other one was.
Yes, absolutely.
Still not as hard as brittle, but closer.
I think this would be an excellent, excellent gift to order for yourself if you want to treat yourself, or to order for a family member if you want to order from Macy's and have it sent to somebody's house. Mm-hmm. This is excellent quality chocolate. You can't say that about all chocolate boxes. No, they're not all the same.
No, we've had some really stinkers.
Yes, we have. we really have. So yes, you're paying $15 for it, but it's absolutely worth it. And you're not going to eat it all in one go. Like,
no, this is spread out over a few days, normally. But yeah, you're not going to eat it all at one time. And like I said, these pieces are bigger pieces. Most of the other ones, you just pop the whole thing in your mouth and go. Mm-hmm. These are bigger.
Yes.
Or they seem to me.
They're at least 2 bites.
Yeah, you want to actually take a bite of these and enjoy them. And the good thing in the caramel is even the runnier caramel is not runny enough to where if you bite into it, it's going to dribble down your chin.
No, it's not like a Cadbury Creme mix.
Yeah, it's not like that.
A little firmer than that.
So when you bite into it, you can hold on to the other bite until you savor the other one. But I like everything in that box. There's only a couple that I would like, probably
that you would pass on.
I'd either eat it first to get it out of the box, or I would just not eat it.
Or you would leave it for somebody else.
Yeah.
Are they the dark chocolate ones?
It was that truffle one, which really didn't have a lot of flavor at all.
The milk, that was a milk chocolate truffle.
Wasn't it?
Uh-huh. Yeah, that one. You said it was so pretty?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was
it just didn't have any flavor to it.
It was good.
And the espresso one, I probably wouldn't have got that because it was literally just all dark chocolate.
Well, some of my very favorites in the box
Were dark chocolate, probably.
I love the toasted coconut.
Yeah, the toasted coconut was actually.
Toasted coconut was probably my number one. It honestly, if the almond toffee hadn't stuck in my teeth so bad, that would have been my number one because I love that flavor.
Yeah.
But since it did, I'm gonna go with the toasted coconut would be my number one. Crispy peanut butter will be my number two. And
peanut butter cookies.
And I probably will go with the almond toffee, even though it's stuck in my teeth. I probably will say almond toffee for number 3.
See, I would go with like the signature for like a number top
The
3.
signature was awesome,
really good
and it's
chocolate.
just chocolate. Yeah. So, you know, we're here. That's why we do this on this channel. We order things to see, is it worth it for you? We spend the money so you don't have to. I can honestly say I would be very proud to order this for somebody and have full confidence given this to them.
And it is more expensive than what you'd go at Walmart and buy. It is.
Yes.
But you can tell the difference in quality.
Yes, and having the name Macy's on it, that's going to impress your family anyway,
right.
you know?
You ship that to
It
somebody.
would impress me. It'd be like, ooh, Macy's, you know? So that's really cool. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.